Lauren. On today's show, we have Miss Mackerel here to teach us about the evolution of fish. We also have Miss Blowhole teaching us about the evolution of whales. And we have Mother Earth, which she's going to teach us about our native land, Earth. Then we have Dr. McFarble-Garbin. He's going to teach us about speciation, natural selection, and competition for resources. Now, let's have our first guest, Miss Mackerel. Well, hello there, Miss Mackerel. It's so nice to see you today.
It's nice to see you too.
How are you here? I thought you were going to be in the water.
Well, they have this new technology where I can breathe without going in water. The water's circulating through my veins.
That's amazing. I've never heard of that technology before. Hear that, people? Now, about the evolution of fish. How did they come to be what they really are?
There is evidence that proves the first fish were appearing 530 million years ago during the Cambrian period. It didn't look much like a fish, but it later evolved into the fish that we know today.
Oh, how wonderful. Learning about your past ancestors must be very near and dear to your heart. What adaptations did they need to have?
Some adaptations included changes in the mouth, eyes, scales, body shape, and color of the fish. Each adaptation served a different purpose in helping the fish.
Oh, how wonderful. It must be amazing to learn about your past ancestors. Well, that's all the time we have today.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Now let's welcome our next guest, Mother Earth. Welcome, Mother Earth. How are you today?
I am doing great, besides global warming.
I have a little Tweety birdie that told me you're an expert on the Earth's evolution.
Correct, Mundo.
Oh, why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Okay. The Earth was created about 4.6 billion years ago. It has evolved and passed through many stages to get to where it is now.
Oh, what a wonderful story. It's amazing to learn what kind of Earth we live on and to talk to the very mother of our Earth. Well, it's been amazing having you here. It's time for you to go.
Oh, okay. See you next time.
See you next time. Fight that global warming. Now let's welcome our next guest, Miss Blowhole the whale. So nice to see you today, Miss Blowhole the whale. It's so nice to finally meet you.
It's nice to see you too. It's rare that I get out of the water to see people, but I did it for you.
Oh, I'm so honored just to have you here and out of the water. A little fishy told me that you're an expert on the whale's evolution.
Yes, I am. I'm an expert on whale evolution.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the evolution of the whale?
All right. The first whales were actually land animals and had carnivorous teeth. Over time, whale legs grew shorter and shorter, and their tails grew longer. The whales moved into the water because it had a different oxygen level that they preferred.
How interesting. I love how you're so in depth with your own species. Well, that's all the time we have now. I'm so sorry to say goodbye, but I'm so honored that you were here.
All right, well, I'll see you next time.
Oh, bye-bye. Now, for our next and final guest, we will have Dr. McFarble-Garbin talk about speciation, competition for resources, and natural selection. I feel so at peace. So, Dr. McFarble-Garbin, how do you much about natural selection, resources for competition, and speciation.
Well, I've been an expert for a long time. It is fairly simple to understand these three things. Speciation is an evolutionary process where new species arise due to adaptations. Natural selection is a process when traits that living things possess become less or more common. Competition for resources is when two animals or types of animals fight for what they need in an environment.
Well, isn't that just amazing, Dr. McFarland-Larman? I'm so glad you're just an amazing scientist that knows so much. But I'm very sad to say this is all the time we have.
Oh. Well, I'll see you next time. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're welcome, Dr. McFarland-Larman. That's our show, Midday with Lauren. Tune in next time. Thanks for watching.